Welcome back. We're here again. We are deep in the middle of a tennis tournament, one that doesn't seem to be going all too well, mainly because when your opponents have rocket-powered rackets and those on a massive string. It's not exactly a normal game. When everything is stacked against them, what can the spies really do in this situation? Is the entire court going to come down around them? I'm pretty sure he's going to try anything he can to avoid paying out the price of that piece of art. But still, since she is trying to prove herself, be useful to her beloved Agent Twilight, is our new little spy here going to do something astounding? That'd be fun to find out. Throughout all of this, compared to the first season, there's a lot more bringing in of these new characters and more. Like, I would like more of Yuri, the secret police brother. Some of the outer aspects actually just maybe even catching wind on something of what the family is up to. Just a little bit of actual drama there, rather than blissful ignorance for pretty much all of them, apart from the child, since she can actually read minds. How long before she accidentally lets something slip? Something that he won't be able to just easily brush over with his silver tongue, like her school report. Do I do like the idea of this tennis tournament, though. Something where they have to both have a bit of subterfuge, play a role, while all eyes are firmly on them, still trying to go under the radar. Now he's got to trick the try to trick the users of the court there about where their step is going to be. Adjust the net's height. Even if by a few millimeters or anything, it's going to throw them off. They're just that good, even with all of the extra stuff against them. Thinking on their feet and coming up with a strategy and plan immediately is pretty something they're well versed in. Why would you want that? Oh no, is he going to compliment her too much? She's not going to be able to focus on the game. She's almost having fun. I mean, as long as she doesn't start dropping points just to play a little bit longer. If only he knew. Why is it looking up into a vent? Ah. Well, this one would definitely cause a bit of... It didn't look like it was just a full-on... if on a true shot or anything, because that would definitely cause a bit of a question by the audience. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's fine. They just hit him with like a rubber pellet. Oh, it is actually just a rubber bullet. Well, now they have to keep an eye out, find out where it's coming from, and I mean, to be able to move like that and play tennis properly while wearing a vest, also taking the precautions of wearing one in the first place for tennis. So they have to play along. Hmm. So not only are they having to dodge the court, the net, and playing while hungover. If they get them to believe that, even with all their tricks at them. Yeah, he is taking an interesting stance there for the serve. Maybe they need a less obvious signal for the shot. You mean, there is the whole drunk boxing and all that kind of martial arts styles and like. Now just implementing it for tennis. Interesting. Everyone is so against them, it's almost laughable. They are pathetically incompetent if their duties are trying to stop them. Although, maybe it's a bit much to ask considering the pair they're trying to go after. She can hit back. Yeah. Just got to beat them at their own game. Turn it back on them, their own tricks and bullshit actually being their own undoing. Mm. Broke them completely before the match even finished. Is he going to play dumb here? Actually, just play honestly. Don't resort to these kind of stuff. Eh. Is she going to be quite so lenient on them, though? I see. Trying so. Don't bring that up to him. Trying to get away with just blasting the son there in the stomach with one of the rubber pellets. Have they caught on that there's a plan here? The one piece he cannot give. Almost as if he'd been informed about something. Was it was it stolen? That would be funny. Hang on, did Agent Daybreak come in? No. No such luck. Seeing them in person, yes, sure. See if there's any extra codes or anything hidden around. And also, they would definitely just let him walk around and do nothing there. They will be here. So all they have to do now is swap it out. Put a counterfeit in immediately. Just so happened to be placed right next to that bag. He'll be working for them in the future, but you might need to go and wake Lloyd up. You know, he did have to lie down, the poor man. How did they... He still had the headband on. That seems a little unnecessary. Pot of greed? Why was there a foot on the top? Here, we got this complete crap. You can have it. Might be worth something, though. Seemed to work out well. As long as the actual code was in the painting and not on the frame or anything. Was it really just a tiny little bit there? How long will it take before they actually work out that they've been had? Job well done. And she must be happy she got a high five and a hug this episode. If he's seen... Yeah, if he's seen hanging around with someone, even if it is a co-worker... I mean, he's already congratulated her several times right now, but... Surely I think having him being dropped off slightly a distance away from the home and then walking up to it would be also quite suspicious. What a coincidence to meet you here. How did their tournament go? She's starting to pick it up. Home run? She does well at this tennis lark then. And the more she dismisses yours engagement of what she's actually managed to provide, the further away she's going to be to understanding what makes a proper partner for him. I mean, she is about to be in for a rude awakening if she thinks she's not athletic enough. Tennis might not be a strong point, but, the rest of it. Okay. It might be a little difficult to get through all the paperwork and the questions that people would ask, though, suddenly swapping wives again so soon. It is a truest form of battle right here. Like some terrible Spanish drama. I agree. What is this? Exciting? Hmm. I mean, I wonder if she can pick up a trick or two from watching them play. At least this court might not have any pitfalls in it. As long as you don't cause any bodily injuries. You might need to hit the ball first, though. That's a very poorly made tennis ball. Is she going to open her eyes and Fiona's just gone after seeing? Are you burying it? Oh, the best ball boy. Maybe put in a little less power than that. Yeah. Just like that, she was evaporated. The tennis match that she just played did not set her up for this. She is not ready. This is so stupid. Having the force to tear through a ball like that using nothing but the strings of the racket, then holding back slightly for then this. I would laugh if this was all in her mind. She's already been hit in the face and has been passed out for a while. It's almost as if time is standing still right now. Her will was strong, but the racket was not. Cause some environmental damage as well. Do you think she's going to? He kind of knew this was going to happen. But yeah, is she finally going to understand now? Once she's got her reinforced racket. Just. She might want to. Not try to pick up any tickets or anything with that kind of driving. Energetic is one word about it. Completely insane is another one. Well, she's gonna be. Did I do well? She has earned her place as the wife here in that tennis match. might be acceptable. Rather than get Yor to cook anything. Oh, god damn it. We won't be seeing her for a while. She'll come back after her life as a hermit. I see she's wearing the rings, though. In hand. Nice. It's the Ark of the Covenant. Oh. Something just as deadly. Was all of this really just to expose him for his over enthusiasm on an actress? She is not one for the arts, understandably. Poor man having to hide one of his few joys in life. But between husband and wife, right. So this is all just to hide something from his wife here. There's no deeper meaning or more codes or anything. Well, at least they know now that everything was safe. And hmm, just does not understand. Is there going to be more there? But he did seem happy there in that photo. Something that hopefully he'd be able to recreate with his fake family. And maybe assuage some of Yor's doubts after interactions with that Fiona. You know, having a battle of strengths like that, earning her place by his side, and yet how long is that peace going to actually last? So many outside influences trying to make things harder. Surely they could have come up with some plan that was better than find a fake family and get the daughter to befriend a child of the guy you're trying to infiltrate. Considering we haven't really gotten anywhere with that task. Good thing it isn't really time sensitive. This entire story, while being completely ridiculous in some respects, fun just to look at the spectacle like you are watching some dumb spy cartoon. There's a small bit of endearingness to it. Some say the entire ecosystem of that mountain is now changed. The bears have taken flight, thanks to a new apex predator. Having the spies and whatnot perform well, do their tasks, and overcome obstacles that seem insurmountable for normal people is one thing, but what they had to face during that tennis match, even though it wasn't lethal, was a little far-fetched. A court that is constantly changing its depth and its stability, really. The net really didn't add too much, I guess. But it can only really go up a fraction. But yeah, the outside influences, the ball boys and the ones hiding in the vents, constantly trying to shoot them. Unpredictability is a good way to avoid it, but you'd think at least after a while they would just start taking random shots rather than trying to aim anything. Sure, that would do better. Oh, if they're moving unpredictably, I'll just shoot wherever in their vicinity. Something might connect. The kids learned a valuable lesson. Or at least one of them did, after an internal hernia from that rubber bullet hitting him in the sternum. This is one show that I don't think we are easily going to be rid of. Considering that you do have these forces out there who seem so hell-bent on tearing the countries apart, starting some war, and we're spending our time trying to hide away some not even unsavory pictures, just a man's overexcitedness in a certain hobby or as actress. Wasn't anything really incriminating, just something his wife didn't like. But as far as things go, having such a short amount of time, him being able to create the visage and the rubber mask of one of the butlers, get in with the knowledge that he needs to say the right things to the guy in charge, handle the painting himself, swap it out with not raising too much of an eye. Everything really played out well for them after it seemed to go wrong. I guess they just needed to wrap it up quite quickly. But now that the art world is safe once again, well, despite that pot being out there somewhere, we can all sleep a little sounder. Know that the war being ignited between the two places here is not right on the cusp or the precipice. At least it's some days away. Let's see what Lloyd can actually do to hold it off for another week. And what kind of other unsavory hobbies has to be buried in the future. All I know is it's somewhat entertaining. And at some parts you really have to suspend your disbelief. But if you've enjoyed, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing. Maybe join onto my Discord. But for now, get yourselves a bit of rest. I'll see you in the next one.